Good evening, everyone, and welcome again to another episode of Soul Work. I'm your host, Jenny Cousins, and of course, we all know my co-host, Miss Kimberly Buckler. And just a reminder to the viewers, of course, that after we take a short commercial break, for the viewers to give us a call, we'd love to hear from you. And what is that number, Kim?
It is 403-539-6710.
Absolutely. And just before I introduce the guest for tonight, I just wanted to say a big thank you to Dr. Raj Nata at the Oasis Medical Clinic on Castle Ridge Drive. He did a little surgical procedure on me yesterday, and I was hyperventilating, and I just about passed out just before I went in there. I was avoiding the situation. So they did a fantastic job. I didn't feel a thing. Only when the needles went in.
Oh, gee.
And I didn't want to know anything about the procedure at all, but I highly, highly recommend him to absolutely anybody in the city, because he's wonderful, really good person. And I completely trusted him, and the energy of the clinic is just absolutely phenomenal and wonderful. And his assistant, I forgot your name, so sorry. I'll get in touch with you later anyways, but I just wanted to say a big thank you and recommend it for everybody to go out and see him. So on tonight's episode, I just wanted to do a little bit of a different twist here, because as you know, on every episode there are guests that I book on, and we all know Kimberly Buckler as my co-host, and we all know that I do readings, of course, but nobody really knows, well, I should say, like, of course people know who you are, but the viewers in that might not know really what Kim really provides, what Kim offers. So I thought I want to have Kim on as a guest and do a spotlight on Kim. So please welcome everybody, clap, 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 Kimberly Buckler, and welcome her all in. And thanks, Kim.
You. Oh, thank you.
You know, I appreciate you, you know, like wanting to be a part of, you know, being the guest, of course.
Oh, I'm really grateful. Really grateful.
On the show, and I just wanted to, you know, like have you share with the viewers, you know, of course, more about your work and the work that you do. And what brought you actually to, you know, holistic work with spirituality?
I was thinking about it today, and over the years, and I thought back to, oh my goodness, when I was 18 years old and somebody introducing me to eating properly and seeing that, and my daughter, my first daughter, being sensitive to chemicals and having to watch what we had in the home. Going into, you know, working for different companies and the toxins environments, in the environments that I worked in, and then going into the 1990s when I was introduced to a holistic practitioner and doing energy work, and then I realized over the years my body became a testament, and I learned that I had to start listening to it, and I didn't want the chemicals in my system. So example, you know, one time going through depression and realizing there's no blooming way I'm taking antidepressants, and going back to the drugstore and talking to someone, and I end up taking, you know, vitamin B50s. That's a B complex. So it's excellent for depression, stress, stuff like that. And it's been an awesome journey, and I really enjoy it. And I realized that we can heal ourselves energetically and holistically without the chemicals, a lot less surgeries, and have more control of our bodies.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because I know that, like, even I do a lot of holistic stuff myself, right? And, you know, at times if I'm stuck, I'll even ask him a question, you know, what might be a best solution for this or a best way to go about that. What type of treatments do you practice?
The first one that I really learned to work with was the Reiki. And I've been instructing Reiki workshops and practicing Reiki for over 10 years now. And the Reiki has also become with more shamanic practices in it, things that I've learned through the treatments and working on clients. So it's been really, really interesting. Energy is working with the body, releasing energetic blocks we have and helping to heal the body that way without the chemicals. And I really love it. And it also opened me up to the spirit realm and the psychic abilities more. I also do intuitive angel readings, reflexology, ear candling. I've been called out to farms to do Reiki with horses. I've done past life regressions, also house clearings. So the house clearings are clearings for entities, spirits, emotional imprints that are left behind.
So when you're doing your Reiki, do you actually practice from like the head to the toe, or do you just focus in on a certain area they're having troubles with, or can you feel like? Because I know when I do my pranic healings, I can feel different blockages in that.
When I have a client on the table, they usually lie on the massage table fully clothed. They can be under a blanket, on top of a blanket, but always fully clothed. And I always start off with the head, at the top of the head, and then it's like doing a scan, getting connected with their energy, doing a scan of the body, and seeing where we need to go next. So, you know, if I'm pulled to the belly or the legs or something, I'll go down there, work on there, and go back to the head and continue on.
And you are good at it, because I know that even before we're on set here, Kim was doing a little Reiki on me, because I'm on a couple of painkillers still, right? And I could feel it. I could feel it. I only took one pain medicine.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I could feel it. It's almost like, you know, and I'm like, oh dear God, what's going to happen now?
Well, what I really enjoyed is during one workshop I did, I had a massage therapist, and I lied on the table. I said, you know, this is neat. I'm going to have you guys try something for me. So I lied on the table on my tummy. I said, you know, check out my shoulders and my back. And she poked around and she said, well, this and this tight. And I asked them to do, you know, I was teaching the class, and, you know, can you do energy work on it for 5 minutes? And then they did. And after the 5 minutes, they poked again, and one of them goes, oh my God, this is all loose, and this is all loose. So very gentle touch, no pressure. That energy work can do the same thing as a massage therapist.
Wow.
So pretty much the same thing.
Wow. But that's good, because
it's amazing.
I mean, everyone has their own little unique gifts and stuff.
Oh, it does.
You know, and with your treatments, I've heard like a lot of really good positive feedback from people and such too. And I've, you know, like just, you've done a couple of treatments on me and such, and I could really tell a difference myself. So, because I always like to try out a different treatment with somebody. You know, so I could feel it all right.
Oh, neat. And it's neat to try the different things. I know with Reiki, some people are open with it and some people aren't, and that's why I did the reflexology too, to open up the door for, you know, more ways of healing for people, for their comfort zone, right? Yeah,
absolutely. And combined it all, what you feel is right for that person. You know, they might need a little Reiki and reflexology and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So, you know, it's just combining everything together. What would you say is the most important thing for everybody to remember?
Jenny, I think the most important thing is that we've got to learn to listen to our bodies too. You know, to pay attention to it if something's going wrong in your life. So, example for my, I had a bone spur on my foot, and my foot started really hurting me. And I was working for a store in Cochrane and working for another company part-time in the summer. And working with the store, I knew I wasn't allowed to stay there. I knew I couldn't. It was a beautiful learning experience because I learned a lot about herbs and vitamins and minerals. And but I knew I wasn't allowed to stay there. I knew my time would come, and with the farm, I knew I had to pull back a little bit. So the bone spur got me to pay attention and get all those two situations. By the fall, it was totally gone.
Because there's always signs. Like even my situation, my sign was from last year when I was moving and the flood and such. And I ignored it. I didn't have time to deal with it, so now I'm paying the price. So you know, if I would have got on it more holistically up front at first, I wouldn't have run into this problem. You know, with it. And you teach workshops too.
Oh, I do. I teach the 4 levels of the Yushi Reiki, a couples reflexology workshop, a crystal healing workshop, building your intuition. And yeah, it keeps me out of trouble, and I really
Yeah.
enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you go out of town, like you'll go out of town and do your.
High River, Lacombe, Strathmore.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what's your website for our viewers to pick up the phone and start booking appointments with you?
www.spirit/soul/healing.com.
And you're on Facebook too.
And I am.
Yes.
Thank you, Jenny.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're welcome. You know, and I wanted to do just a spotlight on you for quite some time, but you know, at the given opportunity, of course, and you know, just to like share for everyone out there, just more of the healing work and the readings and everything that you do combined with everything, and that's why I liked you as I wanted you to be a co-host, because there's so much you offer to the world and to everybody.
Okay.
You know.
And I thank you so much, because it's been neat over the last few months seeing how you do your readings, and you're phenomenal. And I know the work that we're doing, we're helping people go forward. We're helping them we're providing them with that affirmation.
Absolutely.
Something that they stuffed on the back shelf and won't look at, and all of a sudden you're right there saying, hey, guess what?
Absolutely.
This is what I see. And it's a blessing.
Yeah,
it is.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
Definitely is. Well, we're going to take a short break, Calgary. We're going to have a quick commercial break. And what's that number, Kim, for people to give us a call after the quick message?
It is 403-539-6710.
So stay tuned, Calgary. We'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for staying tuned in with us, and another big thanks to Kim here for sharing more of who she is and definitely what she's about. And again, thanks to Dr. Raj Nata at the Oasis Medical Clinic on Castle Ridge Drive. So it looks like we already have a caller on
our
the phone.
first caller is Darlene.
Darlene?
Yes.
Hi, how are you tonight?
I am well, thank you. And thank you so much for having me on your show.
You're welcome.
For allowing me to ask a question. I'm wondering if you have any insight into, I'm in a sort of a tenuous living arrangement right now, and I'm wondering if you see me moving to a new home in the next year, or if this is going to stay stable for a year, if I'll be living in a roommate situation or living alone. Do you see anything related to that?
Yeah, I don't see you staying where you're at.
I'm sorry?
I do not feel that you're going to stay where you're at. I do feel that you are going to be moving, and you very well could make 2 moves this year. Okay, it's all, it's all good. Don't worry. It's almost like you're going to make 1 move here, and you can, within 6 weeks actually, you very well could find something that you're drawn to, and it's going to be a good opportunity for you to go to. I'm seeing you're going to be there more on your own, but I don't.
Good.
Yeah, I do. And it's a good experience for you. But then I'm seeing that where you're going to be moving to, there might be some problems with where you're moving, like leaky faucets, something like that, and just different problems with the place. And then I see you moving again within 6 months again, honestly.
Okay.
I see you moving in actually with a roommate, and it's going to be somebody that you don't really know, but you're going to click with them right away.
Interesting.
Yeah, and you're going to think, I'm not sure if this is actually going to work out or not. So you're going to kind of you're swayed back and forth. But, it's interesting because I really don't see you staying here in Calgary.
Where would you see me? Would you see me staying in Alberta?
No. Well, you could stay in Alberta, actually. If you really wanted to stay in Alberta, you really could, because I do feel there are other options, but I'm not feeling it more so in the city. I'm feeling it more in a smaller community, right? So you will also have that option. It's almost like the universe is giving you that opportunity to pick and choose whatever you would like to do. And I'm also seeing you even more up north for some reason as well. So you might get pulled up north for some with a friend of some sort, they might say, you know, why don't you come up here? You know, there's good living accommodation, the rent is good, a combination with everything, and that would be okay for you. So you're going to have the...
Sorry.
Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, Jenny, does Innisfail count as up north?
Okay. Yeah.
Or are you looking at further?
I'm feeling up north. So when I say up north, sometimes I can pinpoint a place. But you can definitely move up north, and it's almost like you're going to meet your soul group of people. It's going to be like there's going to be people there that you really click with, and even though you might not, you might know a couple of people, but there'll be other people there that you're going to click with, and you're going to feel like a deja vu. It's from your past life, as I call it. So you're going to connect with different people, and I'm really feeling your whole life is going to open up with a big change. And I'm also seeing within 18 months. That you very well can get involved with even buying property of some sort. And
very... Sorry.
Yeah, and I don't see you having to worry about money problems onto buying this property for some reason. So
that is interesting, because right now I am having money problems.
But yeah, that's right now because you don't belong here. You're going to be moving on. So sometimes Spirit throws things at us, you know, to get us to up and move or change the situation. But I'd elaborate a lot more on that, but it's just that we have another caller on hold right now.
And I appreciate your insight, and just I appreciate you sharing what you're seeing. That's helped a lot. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, absolutely. You can always book an appointment with Kim or I too, by the way, but we're only limited to, you know, because of the callers.
How far ahead are you booked? A month?
It depends. It's a hit or miss go. Okay. So what I would do is go to soulworkwithjeni.com and then just send me a message, and then we'll work something out.
Thank you very much, Jenny.
Yes. Oh, no problem. No problem.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. And our next caller is Kim. Can you spit it out? Or?
It's Rochelle. Rochelle, how are you doing?
Oh, how are you, ladies? So well. I hope you're okay with your cough. Goodness.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay.
That's okay. I just wanted to first say I really enjoyed having you kind of on there, Kim, because you actually gave me my level 1 in Reiki quite a few years ago, so very nice.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Yes. It's a good show. Anyway,
thank
you guys again. And I guess my concern right now is just basically finances and how I'm looking for near future and so on.
Okay. I'm really feeling like your finances are going to shift, actually. It's kind of like it might feel a little tight right now. Are you working with numbers? Why am I picking up numbers?
I don't work with numbers yet, no.
Okay, but I'm feeling numbers. Like I'm seeing a lot of numbers around you for some reason. Paper. What are you doing right now?
Well, I've joined a shoppers club, worldwide shoppers club. That's kind of a fun thing. I don't know if that's it.
Yeah.
And I'm also maybe looking into starting a small kind of business from my home, just in regards to more health projects.
Yeah, numbers. This is where the numbers come in. This is exactly what I mean.
Scheduling?
Yeah, because whenever you're working from home, right, and doing things and putting things together, you are going to be working with numbers. You're going to see it because on paper, because whenever we're self-employed, we got numbers all over the place. We have to put certain things together because I see paperwork in front of you, and you're going to be working with numbers, like, you know, like accounting type thing.
A lot of scheduling, something to do with scheduling.
Yes, scheduling, as Kim said. So you're going to, numbers, definitely numbers. You're good at putting things together. So it's like bookwork, you know, but you're going to be doing your own type of bookwork. And I just see you excelling in that. It's almost like within the next 4 months, I'm hearing 3, but I'm saying 3 to 4 because I'm really feeling that within 3, something might be more solid, but you might linger it out to 4 months.
Okay.
Okay. And yeah, you're going to shift things. You're going to completely change everything. And this fall, coming 2014 in the fall, I see you completely doing something different. You're going to be on your own. And I see you being more independent, self-employment, things moving forward in a big way.
Okay. Is there one of those two ideas that I kind of spoke about going to draw me more, or?
They will. And there's another opportunity coming to 8 months. So what month is this? February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So there's the fall, exactly timing. So the fall for you is big opportunity time for you. So you're going to see this beforehand, but I feel you're going to jump into it more in the fall, and it's just going to really take off. So hang in there.
Okay.
Yes.
Patience.
Yes,
Right.
I know. So, and we do have another caller. We don't mean to cut you off. But
No, that's okay. I
yes.
thank you, ladies, very much.
You're
Okay,
welcome,
thank you,
and good
Rochelle.
luck.
And our next
you.
call.
Bye bye.
Our next caller is Delaney.
Delaney?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How are you tonight?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
Excellent.
Good.
Excellent.
And your question?
I just had a question about, I just got out of a relationship and I wondered what the future held for me as far as relationship.
Yeah, the relationship that you just got out of, I'm feeling that there's just a little bit more that is needed to be resolved. I'm feeling the ending, but I'm feeling that almost it's like there is some unresolved issues that the both of you, need to clear within yourselves with each other in order to move on. So I'm kind of feeling the pull a little bit, back and forth, the uncertainties and such like that. So before you can actually move on to be in another relationship, it's very important to deal with what you have right now and heal from that so you can move on and find somebody who you are looking for. And I see the number 7, so I'm seeing July actually. I'm seeing somebody else coming in.
Okay.
But just keep your eyes open, really, because this other person that I'm seeing coming in, it's not going to be a really good, healthy relationship, as I call it. So really keep your eyes open and pay attention to certain signs with this one.
Do you know if I know them already?
Yeah, I'm feeling that they are around you, very much so, and you kind of might have a little bit of a feeling about who they are. But I'm not really seeing anything happening until July, like more so to the summer. Because sometimes we have to be with somebody and kind of be friends really for a little bit before something can happen, right? But this other person, like coming in, it's going to be very short-lived. Yes. And I don't really feel that the right person is going to come in until about 1.5 years.
This person makes too many promises.
Yeah.
The one that's coming in July makes too many promises.
Yeah. Exactly.
Empty promises.
Yeah, empty promises where you get a lot of disappointments.
Is there any way to avoid that?
Yeah, tune in, listen, like really, really listen, listen to your intuition, like really tune into it. And we don't mean to cut you off, but we have already another caller on hold.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome, and certainly feel free to give us a call next Wednesday. And who's our next caller, Tim?
Our next caller is Brittany.
Brittany.
Hi, Brittany.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you tonight?
I'm good, thanks.
And your question for us tonight?
I'm just coming up to a point where I'm ready to decide where I'm going to be living next. Currently, I'm situated pretty close to my family, and I'm just kind of faced with the choice of moving closer to my job, a job that I haven't been at for too long. So it'd be I don't know if it's kind of premature and how that's going to affect my relationships in my life.
You have to think yourself, Brittany, like you're a very talented person, very creative. And there's a lot of new opportunities coming for you. So it's, we can move closer to our job, and of course we still have our family and our friends, but you have to think yourself. I'm seeing a move definitely, moving closer to the job that you're at now, but I'm also seeing another opportunity coming in for you. I'm seeing you like in a warm climate. I'm seeing the sunshine.
Okay, well, I'm going on a trip next month.
Okay, where are you going?
Yeah, Asia.
Asia, okay.
Yeah.
Did you take your shots?
I think I'm up to date on all of them, but I still need to double check that I've got all of them.
Absolutely, look into that.
Take shelf-stable probiotics with you too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's shelf-stable, so they're not affected by the heat. But if you take something like that with you, you're covered more too.
Yeah, because and just really kind of keep an eye on that. Yeah, as like Kim said, because I just really felt a little bit of sickness with that.
And the probiotics will help you through. It's good good bacteria going back into your body.
Okay. Yeah, this trip for you is going to really open up your eyes for a lot of avenues. You're going to get to know yourself even more so, because sometimes when people travel, they get to know their true selves. Their true selves start to come out more, clarity of answers that they're looking for in their life. It comes forth even more. So you're going to have this, and you're actually going to meet some really good people on the way. You're going to meet two people that you're going to stay friends with for a very, very long time after. They're soul connected from your past life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they're not here. Like, they don't live here in Canada even. And I'm hearing California around you for some reason. When you said you're going away, I thought you were going to California. But there's going to be an opportunity for California with you too.
This year?
Yeah, very well could be this year. But I'm feeling within 2 years, especially 2 years. But when that happens, like when you have that opportunity for California, actually go with it.
Okay.
Because it's like there's something there waiting for you. It's like an opportunity to be discovered of something. Yeah, it's something, because you've got a lot of talent. What are you doing now for work?
Oh, that's funny. Well, I'm a dental hygienist, but I just started taking acting classes, so I'm thinking of pursuing that.
California. Maybe that's it, because I saw the sun, and that's why I said talented. Can't say that word. So but you do have it. But just when you do go down there to California, just keep yourself grounded, very grounded, because that has a tendency for you, can pull you in different ways and different directions. And just really, really tune into who you're hanging around there with. And when you go, it's get some hematite. It's a crystal, like a black kind of silvery crystal.
Yeah. Okay.
And that will help keep you grounded. And just really stay in tune with everything, and you'll be able to move forward.
Wow, thank you.
Yes, absolutely. And unfortunately, we're already at the end of the show. And just keep in mind, viewers, you can book appointments with Kim or I, soulworkwithjeni.com. And what's your website, Kim?
Spiritsoulhealing.com.
Yeah, and we're both on Facebook under Jeni Cousins and also Kimberly Buckler. And I'm on Twitter at soulworkwithjen. So we want to, again, thank, the viewers for watching the episodes, and Shaw TV for allowing us the opportunity to be on air. And again, thanks to Kim for agreeing to doing a little spotlight on tonight's show. So have a great evening, Calgary. And don't forget, next Wednesday night, 6:30 p.m., live Channel 10. We have another exciting guest coming on. Take care.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining us from Go Calgary. A very special show for you coming up. Alana Nolan's joining us. Alana, what are we doing today?
We're at Lady Cross here at the Saddle Dome. We're going to do some interactive one-on-ones with the Roughnecks.
It's going to be pretty fun. How do you think your skills are going to be in lacrosse?
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Well,
no hand-eye coordination whatsoever.
Well, that's really good for a sports reporter. Okay, well, so
this reporter